Hello everyone, my name is Charles Muswhite. I'm Associate Professor in Gerontology at Swansea University, and I've got an area of interest in environmental gerontology, which is how the environment affects us as we age, and how we can affect the environment as we age to help us stay connected to things we want to do and to get out and about and see the world around us. Not surprisingly, as we age, we want to stay connected to the things that we love doing, to the people that we love, to the friends that we have. But it becomes more and more of a challenge to do that, partly because of completely natural processes that happen as we age, physiological changes, cognitive changes, just ordinary things that happen to us as we age become more problematic because we haven't got the environment around us right to support us in the things that we want to do. And I look at those things to try and improve them, right from the home to the neighborhood to the community, but also trying to get more older people involved in the policy and the laws around governing older people's use of space. If I could change one thing in the built environment, it would be this negative stereotypical sign that really doesn't depict how I see older people these days, or indeed the older people that I work with. It's really quite a negative stereotype. To have that around the place everywhere really just shows, how we don't value, I think, older people in the environment. Luckily, there's been some attempts to try and change it. I don't know which one of these better depicts the older population that I work with. Answers on a postcard. And just to finish with a good example, I think, of some of the research I've done that helps people stay connected and get out and about. Just a simple piece of research, just trying to look at how fast people walk when they're crossing the road and just what a problem that can be to getting out and about. I timed people crossing pelican crossings to see if they fitted within the Department for Transport's remit of how fast you're supposed to be walking. They set a remit of about 1.2 meters per second, which is quite fast. And I found that older people, probably about 80% of them can't walk at that kind of speed across the crossing. So they're likely to be halfway across or 3/4 of the way across, and the lights start turning back to green for the traffic to progress, which again creates quite a barrier to getting out and about, particularly where there's roads to be crossed. That's worse for females. 10% of females crossing the road can't do it in the time, and worse if you're from a lower socioeconomic background. So that really needs to change, and we really need to lobby the Department of Transport to increase those times crossing the road. Luckily, there have been some measures to try and change that. Local authorities are now allowed to set their own crossings with that. And I was delighted when Elder's Voice picked up some of the research that I've done and a few others have done, and came up with a brilliant, catchy video to the then Mayor of London, Boris Johnson, to try and lobby for change. So I'll leave you with a link to that video, and it's well worth having a look at that. But I make no apologies for how catchy it is and how it will stay in your head after this presentation. Thank you very much.